Welcome to your weekly intuitive tarot reading. Before you head off, guys, if you wouldn't mind, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment and hit the subscribe button. It really does help the channel. Don't forget that you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and on TikTok. All those links are down below, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself or learn tarot with me through my immersive Learn Tarot journey. I am wishing you so much love and magic for the week ahead. Let's get across to your reading. Aries, this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for October 4th to the 10th. Aries, I hope you're doing really well. Let's see what may be on the cards for you, and as per usual, I am getting started with my Fave Oracle deck, the Work Your Light. I'll then be heading to the Moonchild Tarot for the lead tarot energy, Aries, and today I'm using the Rider-Waite and the Starchild Tarot for the tarot positions. Aries, you are already doing it. Got to stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. You've already taken some key steps. You know what? Maybe you haven't actually taken actions, but maybe you've been doing some thinking. Hopefully not overthinking, but making some good decisions, putting a plan in place. What is it that you are moving towards? What is it that you're moving away from? Perhaps you've arrived, Aries, at an important threshold, the line where you maybe need to decide to take a bigger leap. But you are good at that, Aries. You are the emperor. You know how to take big, bold boss moves towards your hopes, dreams, and wishes. This card always reminds me of the Three of Wands, guys, where it's like we've already turned our back on the past. We have taken some actions, but we are a big action away from being fully invested into the new beginning. Yeah, really important time to connect with your intuition and feel into this rather than thinking into it. But I'm really happy to see this. As a fellow Aries myself, I really like that card in our reading this week. And I like this one too. Akasha, your guidance, Aries, is divinely guided. Well, whatever you are journeying, Aries, you are on a destined path. This is meant for you. And you probably know about the Akashic records. Every soul, yours, mine, has this kind of library of all of the big experiences and karmic contracts it's journeyed in, all of its many incarnations, and those Aries that you've signed up for in this life. Now, why do we go through lessons? Why do we agree to karmic contracts? It's for the evolution of our soul towards self-actualization, towards enlightenment, towards being a full light being. That's why, things can be meant for us, but they're not easy. They might feel really hard, but we are meant to learn what we need to learn and then transition on. At the moment, your guidance is divinely guided. You may be being guided into your next file from the Akashic records, your next karmic contract, your next new beginning. And for every situation, it has its challenges, but it usually has its beauty as well. Aries, I've got one card to head up your reading, and that card is the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. The Queen of Pentacles can be somebody that you're dealing with, or it can be properties and characteristics that you're needing to integrate into yourself to find deeper attunement and balance within yourself, Aries. So the Queen of Pentacles is a Capricorn energy. She is capable, practical. She knows how to run the household plus earn an income. She is about taking practical steps, putting a practical plan in place, focusing energies in order to build abundance. I mean, she is the counterpart of the King of Pentacles. She knows how to get grounded. She knows how to build wealth. Beautiful energy. Being Capricorn energy, she may have danced with the devil in the past and learnt some lessons, and she's taking those lessons with her. So you might have overcome, some tough situations, some struggles, some codependencies, some addictions, which come in many different forms, and you're now getting focused. You're already doing it. You're being guided towards the new. Okay, Aries, let's see where this might be heading. What's led you to this? Let's bring in the energy of the recent past. Energies might be transitioning. These are turning over literally in my hands. I've got the Eight of Wands and the Magician. Beautiful. See, you're already doing it. You've already taken some action. The changes are already underway. Five of Swords. That's a surprise here, Aries. We're going to have to see what the clarifier is for that. We might have reached a bit of a, I'm going to include that with it. You've reached a little stumbling block this week, right? You're at that threshold. There's something that you need to address here. Oh yeah, Justice, Libra energy, the opposite to your Zodiac sign. But the Star, Aquarian energy, this beautiful card of divine guidance, Akasha, at the end of your reading. Let's get the clarifiers for that extra layer of info. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm feeling that for a lot of you this is to do with, you know, work, job, how you make your money, or your stability, security in some way. Queen of Pentacles again. Now she's showing up as the challenge position, so with the challenge cards, it could be that you're not being practical, that you're really needing to bring some focus and attention to this area. High Priestess. Five of Cups. Four of Pentacles. The Chariot. The Chariot at the bottom of the deck. That's Cancer energy. Yeah, so I feel like you have arrived at a really important threshold. You're already doing it. I really feel that some of you might have gone through a really big period of change, or, you know, you're about to. I mean, the Chariot and the Eight of Wands here, the Magician, these are all cards of really big change. The Chariot is interesting. It talks about leaving a comfort zone, leaving a sense of home in order to move on towards the new and to claim some kind of victory here, right? And you've also got the Four of Pentacles in your past position here, and that's the opposite, right? That's the I'm holding on, I've got fear of moving on, I've got fear of crossing the threshold. So I feel that for some of you, you might still be in this position where there could be something to be released. Now, for some of you, it's a job situation, it's a work situation. Eight of Pentacles is known as the worker card. You could be holding on to a job that's unfulfilling, and because you're being really practical here with the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, it's paying me, it's secure. But the cards are saying that, you know, you're being guided somewhere else. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided, and that's going to grow stronger and stronger. It's time to loosen the grip. So for some of you, it's transitioning away from an unfulfilling work situation. For others of you, it could just be needing to move away from a situation to carve out your own path. So you might be coming back to that Queen of Pentacles, leaving that sense of home, like relocating, because the Eight of Wands is also a travel relocation energy. You are needing to leave the familiar. You're already doing it because you've already taken some steps towards planning this, but it's time for you to take the bigger, bolder step here is what I'm really feeling. With the Magician and the Eight of Wands, I keep calling it the Eight of Pentacles, but we've got that here. These can be message or communication energies. You might be receiving a message, a guided message, that is the piece that you need to really make you realize that I'm going to cross the line, because that's where my freedom and liberation lies. With the Chariot, you know, there's the need to make a really clear decision to move in the new direction. Otherwise, we just keep staying in two minds and we go back and forth, right? It's time to make a clear decision. And I think the reason why this is tough for you, Aries, is that the new direction that's pulling you, even though it's divinely guided, it's really different from where you've been. Because this Eight of Wands for me as a reader is this card of doing a 180, right? Going in a completely different direction. It's a new direction, but it's also completely contrasting. So it could be like if you think this is a move for you, you've been living in the heart of an urban environment. It's like, you know what? Going to live by the water. You know, if this is in a work situation, it's like, yeah, I'm leaving office work and I'm going to work on the land, or I'm going to become a tarot reader or something like that. Something very different. But this is about the liberation of your soul and going to where you're deeply, deeply guided to go, Aries. And with the Magician here, you've already taken some action here, or you've had an awakening to the fact that you've actually got everything you need within you to make this change. What are you waiting for? There's something about this that you are feeling into all of your potential. And although you've taken action, you're getting ready to take some even bigger action here. You're really understanding your magic here. You're awakening to the fact, Aries, that you are the alchemist of your own reality. And we can't expect others to be that for us. We can't expect the universe to hand things to us, or, you know, for things just to happen. If we wait around for things to happen, we can end up with the Tower moments. We need to move ourselves. We need to take the action ourselves. We need to fight for what we want here. Yeah, you're at an important point of change. You've got 2 5s here, Aries. But you know what happens when we're about to liberate ourselves, we're about to make a big change? What happens? All of the fears and resistance comes up, and I think that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a triple whammy of guilt, shame, fear, struggle, fight, conflict, all of that arising within you and saying, hold up, maybe we should just stay where we are. Let's stay in the comfort zone. Let's stay where we know. That's the ego, right? Stop overthinking. This is probably all created by the mind. It's time for you to get honest with yourself, Aries, on, you know, what you've really been struggling with, because the 7 of Wands for me, I'm seeing a backtrack here from the 8 of Wands back to the 7, as in you were ready to make some kind of big move. Yep, I know where I'm heading. Then you start overthinking, the fear comes up, and then we're back at the 7. Oh, like, no, we should just stay in the struggle because it's what we know. But the 7 of Wands for me is a card of being out of alignment, being out of universal flow. And when we're out of universal flow, we end up just, you know, fighting a losing battle. Fighting a losing battle and then feeling, you know, 5 of Cups, you know, sadness, depression, resent. Oh, you know, I had to abandon these beautiful plans again. I just couldn't cross the line. I just couldn't do it. Something stopped me. Well, come back to the Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles says, okay, yep, I know you're scared, Aries. I know you're holding on. I know it sounds, you know, like a big move to take that step over the threshold, to initiate that relocation, to take that new job, to leave that place, whatever it is for you. So can't we just take small, practical baby steps? The Queen of Pentacles says, okay, Aries, I'm going to soothe you by putting a practical plan in place, because I know that, you know, you're full of big, bold fire moves, and this one just might just seem too big for you right now. Let's break it down. Let's break it down into bite-sized pieces. Let's keep focused and let's operate from that place. That's how we get through this. That's how we cross the line. So that's what I'm seeing here. You're being asked to be practical, break it down and take those small steps. And that's how you get to this victory. That's how you get things back into balance. That's how you get the justice of moving in the right direction for your life here. Yeah. Justice, High Priestess. Look at this. I'm seeing 2 powerful figures sitting on thrones here. Of course, the High Priestess is about moving in alignment with your intuition, with divine guidance, with your Akasha and your instincts. The High Priestess is also the revealer of knowledge and information just in the right time. So you might get that message that is just what you needed to get yourself out of the fear zone and take that step. That's what I'm feeling, and that's what initiates the change. Like justice is a symbol for really big karmic change here, putting it into action, finally, you know, severing ties, getting the clarity that you need to move on. So you could be getting some information. For some of you, it could come through your intuitive channel. For others of you, it could be a message that comes in, you know, through the airwaves, that Eight of Wands message. Ultimately, Aries, that's what gets you moving. It's what gets you back in your fire energy. Not only crossing that threshold, but running on the other side towards your new manifestations, back on purpose, back on fire, moving in alignment with your passions. So the Star is a card of divine wish fulfillment, because you've followed that divine guidance and you've overcome those obstacles. And then you can heal from the past, and then you can forgive yourself for maybe staying in the battle too long, maybe fighting for something that wasn't worth the fight. You can tip out those emotions and, you know, really begin to reground yourself. But you're being led, Aries, you're being guided somewhere else. It's time to listen to that. And the Queen of Pentacles says, don't get overwhelmed, don't overthink it. Just take small practical steps. And if you take enough of those small practical steps, Aries, they add up to a giant leap. I'm going to leave it there, Aries, and I hope you enjoyed this channeled intuitive tarot message. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, and it is a general reading. You can apply it to your situation. It won't resonate for everyone, and it is not meant to. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what the collective theme is. Has been a pleasure to read your cards here, Aries. I will see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.